Hey guys, it's Erin with Book Babes. So, as I do, I filmed this review yesterday, as in Monday. And I went to my mom's, took the book with me because I thought I had a review for it. Well, when I get there, I start videotaping something else. And what happens? I don't have enough memory for the rest of the video. So, I stop it, delete it, but I don't delete that video. What do? I delete my review. Yeah. So here I am refilming this, and it's okay because I look a lot better in this review. So, whatever. But I don't have the book because I left it there, and it didn't occur to me that I had deleted my video until I was laying in bed thinking, and I didn't have the book. So you guys are just gonna have to imagine that because I don't have it. So this review is on 7 Minutes in Heaven by Sara Shepard. At the end I will put a picture, so if you guys want to see it but don't want to go to the spoilers, just zoom to the end. But I'm not doing spoilers right now. First, I want to talk about tomorrow. And if you guys know what tomorrow is, it's Wednesday, the 21st. And this beautifulness comes out on movie tomorrow. I'm hoping to see it tomorrow, but I don't know because the person that I'm going with is busy, and I don't know, but hopefully we can go tomorrow and I can film a reaction and put it up. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I won't be able to put up a video to next Tuesday because I will be in Disneyland for my dad's birthday. Yep, that's why we're going to Disneyland. But yeah, so I won't be able to put up a video, so I'm gonna put up a video on like Friday. It'll probably be up on Friday. I'll do like my reaction to the movie, and if not, if I don't get to see the movie by then, I will just do a review on this beautifulness right there. Anyway, so now I'm going into the spoiler part of 7 Minutes in Heaven, so I would leave if you haven't read it, and if you have, then stay. Bye! Okay, so now that the spoiler people are gone, these spoiled people are gone, I want to apologize for the fan. There's a fan right there. It's really hot, and I will die if I turn it off. And there's cars over there because I am next to a like busy street, and like I'm at the edge. So yeah. Okay. So 7 Minutes in Heaven was a fantastic end to the series. Amazing. Like Sara Shepard, I'm not at first when you have an author who writes 2 amazing books, like Cassandra Clare, for example. She has the Infernal Devices and the Mortal Instruments. She had them going at the same time. So you're wondering, how does she end things? And she ends things beautifully. So you know you're not as scared for the end. Because some authors don't end books very well and series very well, and some authors do, and she does. Sara Shepard ends them amazingly. It is so fantastic. You have no questions, and you are just so satisfied with the ending. It ended the way you wanted it, and it's perfect. And that is just, you know, I'm so happy about that. So let's talk about some parts. First part that I can think of is the oh god, ow. Okay, so at the beginning we have Misha's funeral, and that is when Mr. and Mrs. Mercer come out about their little Becky situation and the twins. So that is what we have, and that was really sweet, although I was hoping Emma would say something so that whole thing didn't blow up in her face, but of course she doesn't say anything. And then, so, you know, we go to the funeral. Sutton is thinking, I wonder if they'll do this for me, I wonder if they'll cry and say sweet words, and yada yada yada. And so, fast forward, they're at school, she's in pottery, and the vice principal, I want to say, comes and gets Sutton out of class. And before she can do anything, she bolts down to the hallway to where her parents are, and is freaking out because Laurel wasn't in class today. So she's freaking out. What if Laurel is dead? What if something happened to Laurel? What if the killer killed Laurel? What happened? And Laurel is perfectly okay, and they found Emma, which, so they found Emma's body, and then Emma gets a note. They find Emma's body, and they get a note, or Emma gets a note. I don't know how to say this. Okay, so Emma gets a note saying that, saying something, and she is not going to say anything. And this whole time she's thinking Garrett killed her. So later on, we have the flashbacks, and we find out that Garrett was there that night, and he is a psycho crazy person, and I hope he gets help. I hope he's better, because he's getting help. But so Emma is trying to figure out who killed Sutton, and she goes into talking with the detective. The detective comes in and asks her to go in and answer some questions. And so that is what she does. You know, she goes in and she answers the questions, and he takes a cheek swab of her, and while taking that cheek swab, he sees something in the back. I can't remember what it was. I think it was fillers. Sees those and realizes and pulls up the dental records for both of them, and he finds out that she is actually Emma, and then everything just blows up. Everybody finds out that she's Emma, and she can't go home because the Mercers have changed the locks and have pretty much kicked her out. You know, they're like, see you later, you know, I don't want anything to do with you, you're a killer. And she's like, I'm not a killer, I'm not a killer. And so she decides to go to Ethan's. Not a good idea, Emma. Not a good idea. So she goes to Ethan's, and they hang out, and they're hiding for the weekend, and then comes Monday, and she gets ready for school, and she's dressed up as herself, and it's very weird for her to dress up as herself. So they go to school, and everybody is staring at her, and she's like, oh crap, this is awkward. And then the principal, she goes and talks to the principal, and the principal is like, Emma Paxton is not enrolled in the school. And she's like, well, can I get my stuff from my locker? And she's like, it's not your stuff, it's Sutton's stuff, now leave. And then so Ethan gives her the keys to his car, and he went to join the video. Ethan gives Emma the keys to the car, and she heads home. And during that, she gets pulled over by Thayer, and talks to Thayer, and Thayer's like, you know, just tell me one thing, is she dead? You won't let me pick him? Why won't you let me pick you up? Yeah, Max, don't like that. I'm picking my headphones. Well, would you stop moving and I can pick you up? Hush. Alright. Okay, so there pulls her over and he's like, I knew there was something wrong with you. You know, I knew you weren't setting and camera shy. Oh my gosh. And then oh, poor puppy. So he knew that Emma wasn't setting. And so he's like, just tell me one thing, is she dead? Did you do it? She's like, no, I didn't do it. And he's like, well, do you have any suspects? And he's a sick puppy. She's like, Garrett, but promise me that you won't do anything. And he's so sick. You're so sick. I would rather you throw up on my blanket. And she makes him promise not to do anything. And so he promises not to do anything, but I'm sure that he is trying to prove that Garrett did it. And then, so you know, I was happy that Thayer was believing her in a sense. So I'm just talking about the book. I'll talk about my thoughts later. So we have her just doing stuff, and she tries to find stuff, and Ethan's like, whoa, girl, slow down. Don't do that. Just go to the police and tell them that Garrett did it. And then so they find the storage with all that creepy stuff in it. And then that's when everything explodes. She goes home and she figures out how to get into Mr. Banerjee's house. And that is when she finds out that Ethan killed Sutton, because she goes into Misha's room and finds some files, and I'm sure Ethan already knew and left it there, knew what she had, and then had the files, and she read it and she finds out that Ethan is the killer, which I did not see coming. Honestly, I was like, everyone's like, no, I bet you Ethan did it. Ethan did it. Ethan did it, you know, Ethan did it. And I was like, whoa, no, no, no. Ethan is Emma's only friend. You can't take that away from her. And I think my phone just went off, yes. Ooh, my sister. Woo! Anyway, so I'm going to text and talk because this is important about City of Bones. Okay. What are the times? Okay, so Emma's like trying to like not freak out. Okay, so I love the whole like last chapters. It was like the last 5 chapters. So blah blah. Trying to get my like words out. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh. Okay, so okay, so Emma is like, yeah, okay, let's go to the police. And she's like freaking out and stuff, and she's like plotting, how am I gonna backstab him? How is this gonna come out? And then he's like, I'm gonna kill her. And so they're driving around in circles, and probably like 2 or 3 times, and then she notices is that perfect. I have registration that should be done at Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so she realizes that, so she realizes that they're just driving around in circles, and, then she's like, I think we missed the turn. He's like, we're not going to the police station. She's like, what? And then he's like telling her all this stuff, and she's like, take cover! And she bolts it out of the car, and she's like, wah! And then, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. 10:30. Okay. So, she bolts it out of the car, and then, yes, this happens. Stuff happens. Stuff goes down. She bolts it out of the car, and then she's trying to run to, Nisha's house, but he has stopped her, and so she bolts it to the canyon, and she's like, this is a bad idea. But, so they fight it out, and, she tries to distract him so she can get away, without getting knifed, getting hit by the knife. And so she's talking to him, and I love you, Ethan. And then she's like, you're crazy. No way will I ever love you. And then we see he gets on top of her, almost kills her. He's like stabbing her throat. She's got like a mark right there. And then, yeah. And then, so she gets out from underneath him, and then, stuff happens. Yeah. And then she gets out from under him, and she sees sitting there with her fists balled up. And I'm gonna go really fast now because it's almost 20 minutes. Okay, so Laurel and Claire come, plow him, and the police are there and arrest him. And then so they end up in the police station, and they want her to stay. The Mercers want her to stay, which is really cool. And so she stays, and my favorite parts were the last like 2 chapters. And everybody is so sweet, and they're like, hey, do you want to come with us for Christmas and stuff? And she says she declines that. She's like, I want to spend it with my family. And but Sutton's funeral was really sweet and really cool. And then, so come Christmas, and everything's happy again. So, I love this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. This was a very weird review. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what to do. So, yeah. Alright, so subscribe, like this video, if you like cheese. I don't know. Look, just like this video if you liked it. Comment below random stuff. It could even be that you like the Hunger Games. Yeah. Alright, so I will see you guys in my next video, whatever that should be, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye!